it doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Okay, so Taito is responsible for some of the finest arcade titles ever made. From Space Invaders, which legitimately caused a coin shortage in Japan in the late 70s, to Bubble Bobble, Elevator Action, Bust a Move, Growl. The list goes on and on. Darius. The list just keeps going. One of their titles from 1985 is known as being one of the faster arcade platformers of that time. It featured some really brisk action. Like I said, especially for that time frame. Things typically were a lot more methodical. Stuff like Jungle King, the original Mario Brothers title, they were a lot more methodical because you had enemies in a set area that you had to maneuver around. Well, this game, enemies were legitimately flying at you from all directions. And it kind of kept you on your toes. It was probably one of the twitchier platformers of that day. It was ported to the NES in 1986, and it's from the time when Taito, that brief period where Taito just put a picture and a rainbow background on their cartridge labels. Today's game is Legend of Kage. Now, the Legend of Kage has a very limited cast of characters, but the two most important ones are Kage and Princess Kiku, I believe her name is. The princess is kidnapped by enemy force. You see that at the very beginning of the game. She's walking along in the woods. Ninja swoops down, grabs her, runs off, and it's up to Kage to rescue her. This game takes place over 4 levels, but it also takes place over 4 seasons, which means there's a total of 16 areas in this game. From the forest, the outer castle wall, the outer castle moat, to the castle walls, to the interior of a castle. Kage runs along and fights his way through hordes of enemy ninja. Like I said, this game is fairly short. It can be beaten in about maybe between 10 and 15 minutes. You can, if you're good, you can play through all 4 seasons. But it's an amazing title, and it has a few little Easter eggs scattered about in it, like little hidden characters that that pop up in the woods, that if you kill them you get bonus points and things of that nature. Kind of like the Waichichi in the original Mega Man game. Legend of Kage actually is a lot like, the later Taito title, Demon Sword, borrows a lot from it as far as the way the gameplay is set up, the free-flowing platforming and all of that. But Demon Sword is a lot more fleshed out of a game because it specifically was developed for a home console versus Legend of Kage, which is strictly an arcade game. So keep that in mind if you decide you want to pick this up, because it's as fun as it is, it's not a very long play. So definitely keep that in mind. This has been 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow.